Hey everybody, welcome to this week's report. I'm going to recap what has happened over the course of 2014, at least thus far. First, I want to make sure I wish everybody Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, enjoy your time. But let's go back and take a look back. How have we gotten to this point thus far? And think about the world as far as total returns. Now, one of the first things you'll notice is that really one of the very best performing asset classes, which has been good for our clients and also good for really Americans in general, has been the S&P 500 at a positive 14% for the year, only behind domestic real estate, also very good for our clients. You've probably seen appreciation in your house as well. So two of the best performing asset classes just so happen to be this year as an American. If you buy stocks in your account, if you buy stocks in your 401k, you probably have seen a pretty good appreciation and understanding. You probably bought companies that were in the S&P, or you certainly most likely own a house, and you've seen that your equity in your house grow. Now, as we go further, U.S. small caps, not even close to as good a year, up 4.57% as of today, to where now we start to get into a little bit of a negative. Emerging markets down 4.5%. International small caps down almost 5% for the year. Fixed income had a really mediocre negative year here. Global fixed income, positive somewhat overall in the U.S. fixed income market. But think about that we had positive 1 to 5 year treasuries. And what was the thought at the beginning of 2014? Did you think interest rates were going to go down over the course of 2014? And I would almost say I did not hear one person come into my office at the end of 2013 talking about interest rates going down, which means the price of your bonds go up. But that's what happened over the course of 2014. So unexpected, you just never know. Going back the year before, 2012, the fiscal cliff, when we saw a massive run up in the equity in U.S. equity markets. So as you can see, been a great year for the U.S. markets, not quite as good a year for international. What I drew down here illustrates what is, let's say the next to the number one, what was the best performing asset class for 1999 all the way to 2013. So emerging markets, REITs, here you see emerging markets. This is 5 year treasuries in 08. It was the only place that you could go. And it varies from year to year. Basically, you're never going to know what's going to be the best the next year. Now, what I tracked here, this is the S&P in relation to these 8 asset classes over this period of time. Never has it been the best performer. It has been the worst, but relative is a range typically falling down the middle. And then, if you follow this, so I took what was the best performing asset class in 1999 and where was it ranked in 2000. And as in 1999, emerging markets, the best performing asset class, 2000 the worst. REITs, the best performing asset class. It was also the best the next year. Third the year after that, 5 year treasury. You can see we went through one period where the best performing asset class was the worst performing asset class for 3 consecutive years, which is just goes to show you, you never know, as where 2012 emerging markets went from the best to the worst performing asset class. It's why you're diversified. It's why you never know. If I knew the S&P was always going to be in the top half, you would be much safer putting all your money in the S&P 500. But you've got to spread your allocation out among the multiple asset classes because you never know what's going to be the best year in over year out. And your expected result over the long run is just as good as if you threw it all in this, and it's less risk to get there. So if you think in terms of that, you can assure yourself that you got a better chance to reach your goal in the future and you've taken less risk to get to that goal. So I hope this gives you a recap and gives you some understanding of where things have fallen over the course of 2014. What that means for 2015, who knows? All you can assure yourself is that being diversified is going to give you the best chance to reach your goal. Call us if you have any questions. Have a Merry Christmas. If we don't talk before, Happy New Year as well. Have a great day.